the simple reason why she said one of the most about me. What the fuck are you doing?
Well, I think you would have spoken about your kids though, Dave.
You know, no, I'm saying she said things about me, so I'm not going to listen to her bullshit. I ain't interested. I've got nothing against the girl. I don't know. I've met her in person. She was a totally different girl in person. It's on social media. She says stuff. I'm going to say back, I don't care what anybody thinks. The thing is with me, I don't care what anybody thinks of me, right? Honestly, I don't care. As long as my children look at me and I provide for my children and they say they love me as a dad, they are the only people that bother me. Everybody else's opinion, everyone's allowed one, but I don't care. I'm so sorry, but that's just the way I am. If I'm talking to someone and you don't like it, fuck off. Don't listen. I'm not going to say sorry, I've offended you.
At all. Like a lot of things don't.
No, I don't think you're a snowflake.
No, I'm not.
I think you get involved in a lot of unnecessary shit that you don't have to get into, but I think you know what you do. You do always get involved in stuff and you run with stuff, but I just think that's you and that's the crowd of people you've got involved with that's made you turn like that, because you didn't used to be like that. But
I've always been very opinionated.
Yeah. I am what I am. You don't like me, it's not my problem. Do I care? No. Am I going to fucking lose any sleep over your comment about me? No.
I just like when it comes to stuff like racism, I just think people can.
But the problem also you've got, Alicia, with the racism, yeah? Racism, I'm sorry to say this, yeah? Oh, well, fuck me. Some of the, look, 20 years ago, when I was growing into a young man and going through, listen, man, some of the things you say now, if you was to say them now, right, people would be trying to get you a 10 years prison sentence.
Yeah, because times change.
Yeah, times change, but fucking the people don't have to. If you're set in your ways, you haven't got to change just because the time has changed to please others. Because that means you're a people pleaser.
20 years ago, people were being like racially abused in the street and stuff was on TV.
I mean in stuff when you was out with your mates. When you're out with your mates and you're having a crack and stuff like that. Nowadays, people are that fucking snowflake. People don't know what they can say now because you never know if anybody's going to say you're racism. So the way I look at it, if I'm talking to you and you're having banter with me and I'm having banter with you, and you're not triggered with what I'm saying to you and we're mates, I don't care what the next person thinks because I'm not saying it directly to them. If they want to go and run the narrative, I'm triggered because what Dave said, that's a you problem. Because my mate who's been having banter with me and going along with what I've said is not triggered. But if you're triggered, go and tell some fucker that's bothered. And that ain't me being arrogant or anything like that.
I don't really get triggered by stuff unless it's to do with my kids. But even that now, like I'd say what you want.
Kids is a big no-no, Alicia. The children are here to be protected in life and they're the fucking future. It's going to be hard enough when us parents leave.
What people can go at me for is my children or my...
It's going to be hard enough, right, for our kids when us as parents leave our kids behind for what they've got to fucking live through while we're not here to protect them. So kids are a no-go. Don't matter whether they're your worst enemy, the children are a no-go.
But I also believe, and this is my personal opinion, and I think a lot of people should think about what I'm saying, is when it's something that's affected people for hundreds and hundreds of years and it's something that affects people's daily life, I just think people should have a bit of consideration and not sit. And this isn't a personal attack just on you.
Yeah, no, I understand where you're coming from.
People are sat laughing about it and saying, oh, I've been racist and blah, blah, blah. I just don't think...
But then back to the Torian thing. Listen, back to the Torian thing. She can't pick and choose when she wants to be affected. She can't pick and choose when she's...
That's something that she can't help.
Because even though you can go off subject, right? You say, well, that ain't the same. She's also said the worst on this social media app to people. So just because it isn't about the racism,
regardless of what she said it,
you can't pull the violin out and say, let's feel sorry for you, Torian.
She can't change her skin colour. So anytime something happens to T, she's racially attacked. Sometimes she'll be sat minding her business. She's racially attacked. And these little things that are said on the app and people are
the problem you've got with that, I will be honest, the problem you've got with that then, which is a big thing, the easiest way probably to affect Torian is to say something nasty like that to her about the colour of her skin or something like that. Because unfortunately, that's what some people are going to do. Then okay, if someone's personally attacked you, I've never personally attacked her because of anything like that.
No, I'm not saying.
I can remember when TikTok put a little filter on here, and didn't Darren Hardy or someone do a dance with a filter on, and all of a sudden he was classed as a racist because he'd done a dance with a filter on. Now, can you class that when that's been provided to this app by TikTok? What I'm saying is that there's some people that mock the racist card. There's some people
that was one thing you did that was really messed up, because obviously all the stuff happened. Pearl said what she said about Laura.
Yeah.
All happened, and then you did a video with the monkey filter on, and you knew what you were doing there. Did
I do that, guys?
Yeah.
That was Darren Hardy.
No, you did it as well. I don't know about Darren Hardy, but you did a video after that on the toilet with the monkey filter on, and you knew what you were doing and stuff like that. The because you can use the monkey filter, it's not a problem, but the timing of it, it's like, why are you doing that now?
Did I do it? I can't even remember doing the fucker. It was Darren, my chatter saying that was Darren Hardy.
No, but you did it.
Someone said I did do it. Someone said I did do it, guys. But what I'm basically saying is, look, people can call me out for what they want to call me out for, right? There's one thing you can do, and that's press fucking block this creator. Because deep down, I walk the streets of many towns in the UK and not one fucking person says that to me. And that ain't me being pig-headed or anything like that, but that is me basically saying, if I'm not talking to your face, to me, what I say shouldn't affect you. But I don't come out with racial slurs. I have banter.
It's not just about racial slurs.
You know, and like now, these conversations, we've ended up talking about racism, haven't we? We've both come on here and said, how you doing? Love that fucking video you done with your mate, Dave.
I'd rather just have a conversation.
And then we've ended up on about Torian again.
I love
so now Torian will fire a live up and then she will fucking start going with it.
No, she won't.
You know? So you've spun this into being a racist thing.
Do not say I've spun this. We were having a conversation.
But yeah, but listen, the way I looked at it, I'm sorry to say it, and you know, I'm not a big hard I am. I'm not a big fucking FD geezer. I'm a nobody. I live a normal life. But I'll say what I want to say. If you don't fucking like it, fuck off. And I don't mean that towards you, because I don't say anything that comes across as racism. I have banter with friends. And if they accept it, that's all that matters to me, because I'm not talking to the person that stood next to them. Do you know what I mean? And I'm not an horrible person. I'm just a normal guy that works and just lives his life. That's it. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know, Dave. I don't think you're ever going to take accountability for it.
No, I'm not going to take. No, I'm never till the day I die. Never will. Never will. Never ever till the day I die will I take accountability for fuck all. Sometimes if I say something, I will say, fucking hell, I'm so sorry, I've just said that. That was a bit below the belt now I've said about it. Now I've thought about it. That was below the belt. But I'll be honest, when it comes to Torian, if she gives it me, I'm giving it back.
The thing is, it's not just Torian. It affects.
Yeah, but this is how you started this conversation, Alicia. We started it about Torian, and now we're talking about racism. No, I know, but I'm saying,
you know the thing with the monkey filter, like, that's not just Torian it affects. It's all of the black community that it affected.
Well, if it affected them, it affected them. I don't know what you want me to say, Gail. Honestly, I don't know what you want me to say. And I'm not bitching or arguing with you, by the way.
No, I'm not arguing. I was having
probably just put each other back on the FYP, which I was trying to get off. But you know, you might as well say hello to them now. Hi, screen recorders. You know, big yourselves up.
I don't think it'll be screen recorders.
Guys, believe it or not, I've known Alicia for a bloody long time. Ever since she was dating just Amia.
I was never dating Amma. Well, I need to do it because we've got a cam to Angela.
Well, I'm going to let you go then, my girl, yeah?
All right, everyone, thank you so much.
I thank you to Chunky Kit Kat, Shannon, Charlie, Rachel, Susie, Paige, Chelsea, Chloe, Steffi, and Mark, Wendy. Thank you so much. Alicia, have a great day, yeah?
See you later.
See you later, girl.
Bye. She admitted she knew. Just sometimes things are a lost cause.